Today I was out on the road in the rain in search of abandoned vehicles, mainly Porsches sitting in people's yard. This little 914 sitting under the bush has been sitting there for years. There's a Dodge truck. There's an old Chevy, Tri-5 wagon there. I'm going to knock on the door as soon as I see he's got a car there. Then there's this another area not too far from my house where there's a lot of cars. And here's a slant-nosed 914 that I went back to take pictures of because it has 5 lug. And with this kid, I thought maybe I can get lucky and it's going to be a 6-cylinder car. But looking at the VIN, it is definitely not a 6-cylinder car. As you can see, this is a Roach. It's parked on the street. It's licensed. There's the VIN right there. You can see it's not a 914 VIN. And, was abandoned. Tires have been marked, but it's been cleaned up and a little bit. And it's got, valid 2021 tags on it. And I'm just going to keep it in mind, maybe leave a couple of notes. It's kind of a Roach, but like I said, it's complete. It runs because it's been moved around a couple of times. But it's filled full of trash and kind of, I'm not going to say 100% left for dead, but, if you really wanted the car, you wouldn't have it sitting on a major street. But it's still pretty cool, the slant nose, some people like them, some people don't. I personally, don't mind them so much. So who knows what's going to happen with this one. But it's been sitting there for at least over a year that I've been looking at it. There's also a little 944 that, I was thinking about looking at. All these cars, like I said, are licensed and most likely drive, but somebody uses the main street to park them. So I'm planning on leaving a couple of notes. Then there's this other little 914 that last year the tires are marked, and you can still see some of the chalk marks on the tires. It was sitting there with the engine hatch open, and somebody put a piece of styrofoam over the carburetor. And this one is also full of trash, just enough room to maybe get in and start it. It's another one that I would not mind having because it's an earlier car. I think it's a 72 or 73. And it's all complete. And it looks like it runs because, like I said, it's been chalked and moved around. Still would be kind of a fun little project to have. You can see the motor sitting right there. And I was kind enough to at least shut the hatch for the guy, so it's not going to get as much rain inside because we know those 914s don't like the rain so much. You can still, it's got DOT, Department of Transportation writing all over the windows. So it probably was, from an auto auction is what I'm guessing. Then the next vehicle I found behind this area where all these cars are parked. This thing is kicking. You can see homeless motorhomes behind there. It's a slant nose kit. I couldn't see the VIN, so I couldn't tell you what year it is. It's a Roach. It's been sitting there not so long, but somebody's at least gone through and covered it up. So somebody knows about the car and cares about the car, and it is currently licensed. This is another one that I'm going to go back as soon as it stops raining and put some notes on it. But that's all that I found today. Not too bad when you can walk around and find, 5 or 6 Porsches just parked, within a couple of mile radius of your house. So guys, hope you like this video. Thanks for sharing. Thanks for liking and share it if you do like it. And I'll see you again next time. Thanks for watching philatv. Ciao.